What made you shift from suburban living to city living, and what have you enjoyed most about the change?
You know, I lived a little bit of a ways outside of downtown in a gargantuan 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath apartment. It was huge. It was great. I had really comfortable couches. I had a TV that had every channel known to man on it. You know, I could shut the window shades and make it completely dark and have a man cave. And if I didn't want to have a man cave, I had a deck. And I could go sit out on the deck and look out over a creek. But I never left. If I went home on Friday, it wouldn't be unusual that I could go into my apartment on Friday afternoon or Friday evening and pretty much stay, you know, with a few exceptions, pretty much stay in my apartment until Sunday night or Monday morning when I left to come to work. So I realized that I could lay there and I could watch endless amounts of History Channel Civil War reenactments. I could watch the biography of outlaw Sam Bass 2 or 3 times in a weekend and get more out of it. But it wasn't for me. And it didn't really help in my quest to be a little bit more active and to be more a little bit more engaged. So I moved downtown. I had to purge a lot. I had to get rid of a lot of stuff in my house. I had to take a look at all those old records or VHS tapes and say, do I really need these? Am I actually going to watch this episode of Miami Vice on VHS one more time? I might not have even had a VHS player anymore, but somehow or another, I justified having VHS tapes. The same, I think, with audio tapes. I think I actually still had, you know, the Hall & Oates Big Bam Boom tape, you know, that I bought in 1985. So I had to purge a lot of that stuff. I had to purge the swords that I got at the Renaissance Fair. I mean, this was the sword I got at the Renaissance Fair. I was 9. How could I even justify losing that? But you know, you have to. I mean, you can't have that much crap. But I got rid of it all, and I moved downtown. I moved into a 600 square foot apartment. I started walking to everything. I started to know who my neighbors were. I mean, after 10 years of living in the gargantuan place and never knowing who my neighbors were, I now waved at people and they waved at me. I didn't even really know them, but they were the people that always walked by with the labradoodle, or the guy down at the coffee shop who always had the strange glasses on that I always found fascinating. I would find myself walking around the neighborhood and seeing what's going on and learning that in the neighborhood there would be a little pickup soccer game on Sunday evenings. And so I'd go over and watch the pickup soccer game and read a book and sit outside without any Civil War reenactments going on. I started riding my bike and going on the walking trail and participating in things that happened downtown. Not just the evening fun, you know, nights out on the town, but also the daytime activities, the little, you know, art fairs and corner music venue things that would just pop up all of a sudden. And I would really have a great time, and I actually felt like a better person for it. I really did.